Doc Rivers, fired by the 76ers. I've gone back and forth on this. At first, I was kind of shocked by the news. I mean, he's a championship-winning head coach, and the 76ers haven't won anything in my lifetime, not a championship. And then I was thinking, he fell below 500 in Boston after he won that championship, never reached the finals with that great Clippers team that he was coaching out there, hasn't reached the Eastern Conference Finals with the 76ers so far. I've been going back and forth on this because we know how great of a coach Doc Rivers has been. How do you guys feel? Was this a good firing or not?
I understand this one more than I do the Mike Budenholzer one for the Bucks. You know, why would you want to be an NBA coach? I know the money, but if you're going to have to be the head coach in the NBA, you can make a lot of money coaching basketball. Like, why right now? I mean, the players have all the power. You can get fired after having the best regular season out of anybody. I mean, it just the Doc Rivers one I can understand though. You know, the Budenholzer one I don't get. You know, then you look at what happened to Nick Nurse. You know, the Monty Williams. I don't think that was a very smart decision. But with Doc, like, how many times are you gonna run the same play? Mm-hmm. Like with Doc Rivers and this roster, how many times? You found out that your ceiling is being the bridesmaid, right? You have a chance every year. You have an MVP candidate. You know, James Harden kind of comes and goes. And it seems like there are some younger pieces on this roster that maybe they want to give a new guy a chance. And who that new guy is, not sure. You know, there's some candidates out there. You hear Ty Lue, you hear other names. But I understand the Sixers getting rid of Doc Rivers. I do. Like, Doc Rivers to me is good coach. I don't think he's this elite coach that everybody makes him out to be. I mean, he won a championship with the Celtics with Kevin Garnett and Paul Pierce and Ray Allen, right? Fantastic roster. Mm-hmm. What I don't get is he hasn't done anything else since then with rosters that you can look at and say, you should have done a lot more. Mm. Now, is he a bad coach? No, that's not what I'm saying. But is he a championship coach outside of 1 year? A guy that has shown you the ability to get back there and this wasn't a flash in the pan because of three guys? No. And I think the Sixers had to show their fans, while we're happy with what's going on, we're not happy with where we're finishing.
76ers make a mistake?
No, I don't think so. You have to do something to get you over the hump. Like, 76ers is just tough. You know, the process, a.k.a. Joel Embiid, is still processing, I guess. But I do think you have the roster to make a run. I think you have a couple missing pieces, and I think sometimes you have to change up the scenery. And sometimes you just got to change up the head guy at the job. I think Doc Rivers is a phenomenal coach. He's had a phenomenal career. But I don't know, I don't know if y'all saw his exit interview after the playoff loss. He's like, well, I think I have 2 more years here. So, I mean, that didn't really age well. But I do think, I think it was time. It felt like it was time. It needs to just change up. Because you have a good enough team to make it to at least the Eastern Conference Finals.
Yeah.
Like you do. You can't get out of the semis with Joel Embiid and James Harden and Maxey. So
nobody's happy about the semis.
No, nobody is. Like, nobody is. So
and that was with the Bucks out of the way.
Yeah. See,
like,
that's
the Bucks were already out of the way.
That's the thing that hurts. You had Game 6 in Philly to beat the Celtics, to go play the Heat or the Knicks in the Eastern Conference Finals and not have to deal with Giannis or Chris Middleton or any of these guys, and you blew it. Doc, and I'm glad Doc got his one, because I don't think he's ever getting another one. I don't think he's ever going to get another one.
Well, not this late in his career, unless he just...
Will he coach again? Because, see, I don't think Greg Popovich is going to be coaching for the Spurs much longer, and now they have the #1 pick in the draft. Would they go to someone like Doc Rivers?
Well, they all recycle these guys. It's like the NFL. They're just going to
Pop sounded like he was on his way out at his
I think Doc's on his way out, too. How many years do you think Doc has left?
That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, I don't think Doc wants to coach forever.
Pop will probably pick his successor anyway.
I would think so, if anybody could.
Hey, YouTubers, appreciate you checking us out. If you don't know already, we do a morning sports show from 7:30 a.m. to 9 a.m. Eastern. Check it out. We have live calls, great guests, a live chat, and a ton of fun. Make sure you check that out from 7:30 a.m. to 9 a.m. Eastern every weekday morning.